Okay, hi. I'm making a video to show everybody how to take pictures to send me for the consultations that we do. So I need them to be really accurate, not fancy, just accurate. So the word descriptions haven't been so successful, so I'm making a video to show you how. All you need to do, you can do it with one person, 2 people is better, but you can do it by yourself. Ideally, you can tie the horse up. Give him a little bit of hay, not hay that's going to be all over the place and in the way of the picture, of you taking a clear picture, but if you can put it in a slow feeder net, that helps. And then just be on a semi-flat, semi-clean surface. It's not, a perfect rubber mat or anything, but this will do. Then go to your Dollar General or craft store and get a foam board. It's better than a piece of poster board because the poster board will flop around and it won't stand up for you. And you might have many tries and your board will get stepped on, and it's okay. Don't worry about it. That happens even to people that do it all the time. So that's why mine's beaten up, and that's why I'm using it for this, so you can see. Don't freak out if your board gets stepped on. All right, so if I need you to send in pictures of the we're going to talk about the front hooves first. Then basically what I want to do is I want to make sure that I've cleaned his hooves out first, and that I've taken a wire brush and cleaned any major junk. They don't have to be perfect and shiny, just this is good enough. And make sure your horse is okay with you sticking a foam board between his legs or her legs, as Axel is. And what you can do is, if they're patient with it and they have some hay in front of them, you can lean it against the other leg. So then most people have a smartphone or an iPhone, and I tend not to leave it there while I'm doing something else, but get your camera ready. So mine's ready. And then this is the part where a lot of people go wrong. You have to really get 90-degree angles and perpendicular to their hoof. So if I need a lateral shot, I'm going to put this board here, and I want to make sure I don't have it twisted this way. Front of his hoof is pointing that way, and the back is his back is here. Put the board perpendicular to that. You don't want to set it like this or like that. You want to get it really even. And the same is going to be true when you take your picture. Now, he's leaning forward, and generally I like them to be standing pretty straight. That can be a little hard when you're by yourself, but just to give you an idea of what the ideal thing is. So sometimes we can just have them step forward a little bit more. Good boy. And so where you place your hay bag or your hay is gonna help you have more success there. He's more lined up on it now. He's not ready to take a step off. But as you know, this is how it goes. They move around. So that's good. Then I'm gonna take my camera and I'm gonna get down here, put it at ground level, not like this. And I'm gonna make sure it's perpendicular to the side of his hoof. So it's just like as if I was taking an x-ray. You wouldn't want your vet to come out and take an x-ray like this if they need a lateral shot. They'd have to get that x-ray machine down here and even with their foot. So from here then, go ahead and take your shot. Okay, that's the lateral. Now for your front one, you're gonna take the board, and again, if you had x-rays on your horse, it looks a lot like how they move around to take the x-rays. You're going to need this to be behind. And then you're going to turn your camera this way, up and down. And you got to get it down towards the ground, and it can't be off to the side. It's got to be straight in front of the hoof. That's going to give me the precise information that I need. So that's the lateral shot and the front shot, or the anterior shot. One other shot that I may need, which most people get right, is just to pick up their hoof And when you place the phone over top of their hoof, make sure it's parallel with it. It's not tilted back like this or tilted like that. Like if you have someone else helping you, a lot of times they'll take the picture like that. They really need to get it parallel with the bottom of his hoof. And one other picture that we sometimes do is from the side so we can see the depth of their foot. This one's harder to show you on camera, but I'll try to add these pictures so you can see how they come out. But what I'm doing is I'm showing across the surface of his foot so that I can see whether the horse has any concavity or any other issues I need to be concerned about. Okay, so that's the front, and then you're just going to do the same thing with your back. It's easier with the back because usually they don't move around quite as much. Again, if you can get them standing straight or squared up, that's more ideal. Okay. Now here we're going to have trouble getting the board between his legs. Good boy. Good boy. There. Okay, now you can see he's nice and square. And then I'm going to make sure I'm coming 90 degrees out from the side of him. I'm not back here at an angle. I'm not towards the front at an angle. And I'm down at ground level. So the bottom of my phone is parallel with the bottom of the ground. And this one is often tricky for people to get directly from the front and not end up on the side. So get your camera so it's going up and down. And then you're going to have to put it over in front. Don't get yourself in harm's way, but put the camera over here. And then take the picture. So if I drew a straight line out, it would be exactly even with his cannon bone in the front of his foot. So that's it. That should give you the pictures that we need to do the consultations with us, or if you need to pass them on to someone else that's helping you. All right, thanks guys. Send us your pictures.